What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be going over the top 5 best and worst value point guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So this is obviously for the month of January, just like we did last month. I think I'm going to start doing different types of things where I look at tier lists at the very start of the month. During the middle of the month, I talk about the top 5 best and worst value cards. And at the end of the month, go over the top 10 cards in each position, as well as sprinkle some budget videos in the middle of or alongside all them, because a lot of people they always hit me up saying like a week later your tier list is outdated, you need to make another one. But I do like to stick to once a month. There's no point making a tier list every week. I think once a month for all these types of videos at different times is probably the sweet spot. So yeah, that's pretty much why you're seeing this video on the channel right now. And also, before we get onto it, if you guys are interested in playing in a MyTEAM tournament with some of the best players in the world, there is a tournament that's going on tomorrow on Players Lounge. There's a $300 prize for the tournament winner, or sorry, 200 for first, 70 in cash for second. If you make semifinals, $15 in cash. There are currently only 24 entries, so you're making money if you win. Basically, let's see, you win 2 rounds. For some people, you've made money. So yeah, if you guys are interested in playing that, obviously Players Lounge are hosting it alongside Ty. $5 entry and pretty good prize money if you make it through. So I'm still undecided whether I'm going to play or not. So you may or may not have a chance to play against me, but you will definitely have the opportunity to play against Ty, who will be streaming the entire thing. So anyway, now let's get back to the video. First of all, value is purely, well, it's subjective. 2, I'm just talking about value. There are guys in the worst value list that I believe are very close, if not better, than guys in the best value list. There's just a big difference in price. So it's only going to be based on value, not based on how good the cards are. So we're going to start off the worst value because, I don't know, a lot of you guys, even though some of you guys are here for tips, a lot of you guys might be here just to see me insult certain cards. So number 5 in the worst value list is Penny Hardaway. Like, Penny Hardaway is a dude with no clamps and no range extender, yet he's going for over 70k MT. 70k MT for Penny Hardaway. The guy's, yes, he's 6'7". That's literally the only thing he has to go from. He can curry slide. Wow. Curry sliding is not effective when you can't use it to 3-hunt. Curry sliding is effective in 3-hunting. It's not effective on a slasher. Yes, he's got half dimer. He's got 10 Hall of Fame badges. He's got unpluckable, relay passer, and bullet passer on next gen. Floor general, which is good. But you're looking at his other badges. The guy doesn't have clamps. The guy doesn't have range. He can't, I don't think he can get either of those badges even when you put badges on him. Like, you can't put any good badges on him. You can put Circus 3s on him, which doesn't make sense because I'm pretty sure you cannot get the Circus 3s badge. Circus 3s plus Deep 3s equals Range Extender. Range Extender on last gen equals Circus 3s plus Deep 3s. I do not think it's possible to add Circus 3s on a player. He's got an 82 3-ball, which is not great. His dunk is okay, only of 80. He's got 88 ball handle, which is good, 85 perimeter defense, 89 speed ball acceleration, which is not great. Do you know what this literally is? This is a significantly worse Thurl Bailey at the point guard position. Like, Thurl Bailey is a better primary ball handler than Penny Hardaway. Like, I'm being dead serious. Thurl Bailey is better as a primary ball handler than Penny Hardaway. He's not a good card. He's not good in my opinion. Yeah, he can kind of cheese sometimes, but that's only sometimes. For 75k, I mean, you can buy so many. You can buy better cards for 12k. Terrible value. Then at number 4, this guy is a lot cheaper, but he's a million times worse. It's Flash Oscar Robertson. This card is awful. Like, this card is absolutely awful. I don't care that he's only 20k MT. He's terrible. He's like, imagine a much worse Penny Hardaway. Again, the same flaws as Penny. No range extender, no clamps. Yes, he's got hot floor general. He has got interceptor gold. The guy comes with steady as well, which for current gen is not great. He's got gold, quick first step. He's got gold Deadeye, which isn't too bad. His dribble sigs are okay, actually. He got the pro 3 behind the back, but his jumper is not great. His 3-ball of 83 is similar to Penny's. He can't dunk very well. His defense overall is not great. Like, yeah, he's got good ball handling and passing, but like so does every point guard, and he's not particularly fast for point guard at 87 speed. Like, not unusably slow, but not particularly fast either. So, yeah, he's just borderline unusable. And the guy's over 20k, so that's why he's number 4. And number 3, we're going to the final set. How? Just how is this Magic Johnson card 58k MT? And don't tell me it's because he's a lock-in, because Chauncey Billups sucks. And Chauncey doesn't lock in very nice. Like, this card, there are 2 cards that I just believe are way overpriced, but this card could be number 1. Yes, he can curry. He's like a way, way worse version of Penny Hardaway. Like, he's imagine all the good things, good redeemable qualities Penny Hardaway has. And imagine if you took them all away, and that's what you get with Magic Johnson. Like, yeah, he's a 6'9" point guard. The guy cannot play defense to save his life. The guy can't shoot a jump shot. He can post hook people. He can kind of cheese on next gen. The guy's unusable on current gen. The guy's literally unusable on current gen. So, he's slow, no lateral, can't guard anybody. He's just bad. Like, there are flaws to this Magic Johnson here, but I mean, he's a million times better than the other one. I'm not going to put that Magic Johnson on the list, but man, Diamond Magic deserves to be honest. And it just shows how overpriced 2 cards are if he's that price. So then at number 2, John Wall. There was a John Wall that just finished right before I put this video up. 235k. John Wall, yes, he's 6'4". Yes, he can dunk. Yes, he's got like gold showtime, half quick first step. He's got only silver clamps though. The guy is a moderately good, if like at best, shooter. Defense is pretty decent. Great speed, obviously, and great lateral quickness as well as a great dunk. There are a million cards better than John Wall. Let's just compare it. Like, John Wall is just an objectively much worse Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose is cheaper than him. Derrick Rose is better. This is a badge Derrick Rose as well. This isn't Derrick Rose an extra Hall of Fame badge. Like, imagine a Derrick Rose badge with an extra Hall of Fame badge being way cheaper than John Wall. I get it, John Wall locks in for Josh Smith. Josh Smith isn't that good anymore. So that's why John Wall is in this list number 2. And yeah, he's better than the Magic. He's better. He's the best card we've seen so far. He might be... You could argue he's better than all the cards in the best value list. He's also way more expensive than all of them. Then we're on to number 1. And this isn't particularly close. This is not particularly close. And I just wanted to make one of these because there are probably other cards that are really expensive. But it's Steph Curry. I'm sorry, like... The guy is 50k MT. He's got no gold or Hall of Fame badges. He's also got a 94 3-ball, which is good. And Steph Curry release, which is good. Still got silver range. 82 speed. 77 lateral quickness. And don't even make the argument it's about tokens. Do not even make that argument. It's like 25 tokens to lock him in. Like, he's... Say out there, Steph Curry. He's not even as good as Trae Young. Actually, maybe he is better than Trae Young. Still, though... Barely better than Trae. Actually, no. Trae Young's got 30 goals. He's not as good as Trae Young. He is not as good as Trae Young. And Trae Young's like 1k MT. And Steph's like 50. He's bad. He's really bad. So that kind of sums up my feeling about Steph. He is horrendous. He is horrendously bad, lads. And there are probably other cards on this list that you could argue. Like, what's Dame going for? Like 7.5k. Dame's probably better than Steph. Dame's probably better than Steph. Any other point guards that are diamonds? I don't know. I doubt Westbrook is. Westbrook's a ruby. I'm trying to think who could be a diamond. Who's in the argument for best point guard in the NBA? I mean, there shouldn't be an argument that Steph Curry, number 1, Steph Curry, number 2, Steph Curry, number 3. Like, if you're going to argue that there's people in a close... Like, Dame Lillard is probably closer to... I don't even know who I can compare him to that's a very good point guard. Like, Dame Lillard's probably closer to pre-Utah Jazz Mike Conley than he is to Steph Curry, in my opinion. But, yeah, now we're going to go on to the best value. I know there's some Dame fans that are going to take serious offense to that, but no, Steph's just arguably the best point guard to ever play the game. So now we're on to the top 5 best value. Again, this is just value, not necessarily the best cards. And there was an initial card that I was going to put on the list and was John Stockton. So my whole thing with Stockton is that non-badge Stockton isn't great. And sometimes it's a weird one when it comes to badge Stockton. Sometimes you can find a badge Stockton for 50k and a badge Stockton for 50k will be on the list. But other times, it's just a weird one. The other time Stockton came out, so many people are putting badges on him. He's just a really, really weird card in the market. And it's hard to gauge his price, especially badged up. So I'm just not putting him on the list. Stockton could, like, legitimately, if you get a right Stockton for the right price, he could be number 1. He could be number 1. Or if you don't get him at the right price, he could be 4 or 5. And because of, I didn't know what position to put Stockton in, because the fact is that Stockton has to be badged up. It has to be a badged up Stockton. If it's not a badged up Stockton, it's really not worth getting. And depending on the price and how many badges and what badges, he could be anywhere between 1 to 5 on this list. So Stockton is somewhere. Badged up Stockton is somewhere, but I don't know where to put him, so I have to leave him off it. But anyway, now we're on to number 5. Isaiah Thomas. This dude right here. Like, I'm telling you, this is one of the most underrated cards in the game. Like, I'm telling you, man. It's madness. It is actual madness with this card. Let's find out what price he actually is. Okay, so he's over 53k. But this dude, like, you just don't understand. Like, I don't understand why he's so good. I don't understand. Did I type in the wrong Isaiah Thomas? No? Okay, there we go. So he's around, like, whatever, like 65-ish K. And what you're getting for that price, yes, he's 5'9". That is his downfall. That is, like, the one bad thing about this card. But, as you guys can see, defensive overall 99. They juiced up his defense. He will not do anything when your opponent is going to the basket. Like, if your opponent takes him inside, it doesn't matter if they give him half Intimidator, he's not going to be able to contest it. But on the perimeter, if you use him like I used to use small point guards over the years and put them in the full court press and just make them get bumpy in the backcourt, he's really, really good. Look at the badges. 15 huffs. Dimer, Pickpocket, Clamps, Heart Crusher, Interceptor, Intimidator, Range, Giant Slayer, Quick First Step, Floor General. As well as that, he's got like gold flexible release on current gen. Great release. The guy's got an 80 driving dunk with flashy dunks or Showtime dunks. He's got an unbelievable 3-ball. His driving layup is good. Defensive stats are ridiculously good. Basically perfect speed, speed, ball, acceleration, and 97 lateral quickness. The guy's 5'9". The guy's still an absolute like demon on offense in this game. I am telling you, he is more than usable right now. Will he stand the test of time? Probably not. Like, the day 2K release a good, I'm not even gonna say a good 6'6" point guard, because like if they release one and it's like Magic Johnson, who's a good 6'9" point guard, who's like 330k, that's not gonna change anything. But the day 2K release like a diamond or an amethyst point guard that's like 6'6" plus, that can shoot the 3-ball with range extender and can dunk, yes, Isaiah Thomas will be worthless. But that day is not today. So Isaiah Thomas, as of 11th of January, one of the best value point guards in the game. Then we are on to number 4. And it's De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox for his price. I'm telling you, like, you can't get that much. As far as slashing point guards go, you literally can't get better. The guy's well under 5k. Like, I'm pretty sure at 15k he was on it and last month's one of his best values. As well as that, if you can find one of him badged out, I reckon this is probably not a ranged out De'Aaron Fox. But if you can find someone who gives him range, he's ridiculous. So basically, what De'Aaron Fox has is clamps. He's got good defense in general. The guy's got half quick first step, 97 speed, a good driving dunk. Not the best dunk, and like not the best dunk packages for Showtime, but again, doesn't have Showtime. Got an 88 ball handle, good perimeter defense, a fantastic release in my opinion. He's just better. He's basically better. He's Diamond Jamarant, except they gave him clamps and took away his bronze range. That's basically it. 97 speed, 89 lateral quickness. The guy is fantastic. Is he the like 3rd, 4th best point guard in the game at the minute? No. But I'm telling you, in my opinion, you badge him up, he's in that conversation. He's comparable to a Stockton. Unless you're a person who needs Showtime. If you need Showtime, no, he's not in that conversation. If you don't need Showtime, he's comparable to a Stockton because I think his release is better than Stockton's. So De'Aaron Fox, one of the most underrated players in the game. Player build is really nice as well. He's got that slender player build. The way his dribbling is, he feels like a my player as well. A card that I'm a huge, huge fan of in general. So he's going number 4 on this list. And number 3, a guy that I bought earlier today. If you guys saw what I can do earlier, what I did with this guy. Mo Williams. The guy is 3k MT. He's basically... Actually, no, he's not. Sorry, he's like 2.5k MT. You're basically getting JoJo White for 2,500 MT. Without the interior, obviously. But interior defense doesn't mean anything. And this one might be just preference. But my God, this guy on off. If you can find one of him with clamps, but this guy on offense is next level. I'm telling you, he's next level. Like, his jumper is so good. If you're on next gen, his fade is ridiculous. He's got not great defense, yeah. Perimeter defense only really affects contest. Interior defense is awful, but like, look, those stats don't matter. Look at his lateral quickness, 81. That's not unusably bad. Still not great. But offensively, again, this guy's 2k MT. This is a pure starter card. Like, this is a card, this is like a my first point guard type player. And for that price, just the way he scores the ball. It's a weird one. Like, again, if you guys looked at my video, if you guys want to watch my 20k video earlier to see what this guy can do. 35 points in one game, in the one game I played with him. Maybe it's recency bias. Maybe it's the fact that I've loved this card since the day he came out. And maybe it's because I'm playing on next gen. Well, in my opinion, Mo Williams belongs on this list because I've used the card like non-stop and unlimited, and he has not let me down. And I've been winning nearly every game. So at that price, you can't go wrong. But there are 2 players. And like, again, just like I said, the gap between Steph Curry and Dame is massive. Also, the gap between Mo Williams in 3rd and these top 2 players are massive. The gap is so big. So number 2 is Chris Paul. Chris Paul, his Amethyst card, is still a more than usable point guard, both gens. And it's a weird one. Like, Ty always talks about how he prefers this card on... Okay, so he's around 4k MT. Ty always talks about how he prefers this card on next gen, whereas I prefer him on current gen. But I like him on both gens. I use him on both gens. Chris Paul, for around 4k to maybe 5k MT, the guy has got everything except dunking. Like, literally everything except dunking, except he's 6 foot tall. So, got Giant Slayer, got 39 golds, including clamps, quick first step, range extender, gets good defensive animations, has got decent enough dribble sigs, obviously gets flexible as well. He's got every key badge. Like, look at the badge he doesn't have. Are you really gonna look to add any of these to Chris Paul? No. He's got every key badge, at least gold. And as well as that, look, 90 8 on perimeter defense, 93 speed 2 on acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. The guy's got everything. The guy's got everything at that point guard position except dunking. However, there is a guy who is a little bit more expensive, but has it all. He has it all. It's Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz Ruby card is the best value point guard in the game right now. He reminds me of Dante DiVincenzo when he came out. He's like a slightly downgraded Dante DiVincenzo. But DiVincenzo came out at the end of last March. So, what's it? Fultz around 15k MT. So he's around the 10k MT more than Chris Paul. I mean, he's worth it. He's just worth it. Like, Markelle Fultz, 6'4", 6'10" wingspan. So he's got elite length for the point guard position. At this stage in the game, that length is elite. Hey, look at these badges. I like CP3. Guy's got everything. He's got range. He's got quick first step. He's got catch and shoot. He's got clamps. He's got unpluckable, deadeye, flexible. The guy's got everything. Badges he doesn't have. Corner special doesn't matter for a point guard. Have we seen a badge here that matters? Heat seeker, maybe you could say because he's a dunker. Rim protector, maybe you could put that on bronze to get some decent animations. Same with chase down artist. Heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator. Okay, maybe you do those badges. He still plays fine defense for me. Even without intimidator, he still contests quite well because of his length. Even better than a half intimidator, Isaiah Thomas. 91 3 ball, 87 mid range. He's also got an 85 driving dunk, 84 steal, 82 perimeter defense, 89 speed ball, 89 acceleration, 85 lateral quickness. The stats just seem solid, but man, Fultz is different. They gave him Steph Curry release. They gave him some of the best dunk packages in the game. Fultz is just different. One of the best cards one of the best point guards in this game, period. Like, when you're talking about the elites of the game, in my opinion, where's the team? When you're talking about the elites of the game, elite point guards, there's the Baron Davises, Dwayne Wades, Derrick Rose, Steph Curry. There's definitely more that I can't think of off the top of my head. But he's comparable to Baron Davis. He really is. He's not comparable to Wade. I think he's comparable to Rose. I think he's comparable to Stockton. He is in that category of point guards. Maybe he's not in the elite of the elites. Maybe he's not the best point guard in the game. Because he's not. But he's in that top 10. And he's in that discussion. He's better than Darren Williams. I'll say that. He's better than Darren Williams. And at 15 KMT, say he's better than badge than Darren Williams, the guy must be a serious player. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. In my opinion, these guys are the best and worst value point guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. We will be doing one for the 2 guards tomorrow. But yeah, so anyway, that's the video. Or that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.